Welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. We're still here. I did a couple things this morning. Broke down a pair of shoes. Took down the dress shirt. Just so we can kind of get a head start on our day. But I think we're going to immediately head out. Make our way towards Mystery Lake. And we'll kind of decide what we're going to do from there. So that's the plan. I think there's a cabin that's right up this stream. I think we might stay the night there, just depending on what kind of damage we're going to take. Yeah, it's early in the morning, so it's cold. I am encumbered by 8 kilos overweight, so we're going to be moving a little slow. But yeah, that's our plan so far. I do know that there was a wolf running around here on our last episode. It's been a couple days since I played, just because it's holiday season. But we'll get our bearings real quick. Keep on keeping on. That's what we do. I saw Zach did an episode where he survived entirely on beachcombing. It sounds pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm not that good. I think me being 8 kilos over the weight limit here. These are planks. Okay. 8 kilos over the weight limit. I'm probably going to fall through all this thin ice. So we'll be careful. Anyways, guys, how was our holiday season? By the time this airs, it's going to be in the new year. A good week into the new year.
Did I say I hate being told? Because I really do.
I probably should have did a recap, I think. Hope that's a deer. Oh yeah, look at that. Chasing a rabbit. Got him. Cool game. Okay, now we're gonna start taking some damage here. But I'm pretty sure we've checked all these ice fishing huts. Except for this one. Which we've been having like crazy luck finding like pre-made hooks. I know hooks are a dime a dozen once you get some scrap metal, but I like them early on. Especially if we're going to head towards like Timberwolf Mountain. In our last playthrough, I know we stopped and fished for a few days. We had a good food source going with the tip up, which awesome addition to the game. Back when I played this super consistently, the only thing you could do was ice fish. Like you had to break it open and stand here. So having a passive source of food is pretty awesome. Rabbit snares and tip ups. That makes Timberwolf Mountain like a really decent place to start out. And it looks like we might get a little blizzard action. I feel like we're moving slower than normal here. Obviously, the 8 kilos adds to that, but I mean, for 8 kilos over, I think it just feels like we're moving slower than normal. Might just be in my head. Probably because we got a million sticks. And coal. Almost didn't see that wolf lurking around right there. I was going to run over to this boat and just kind of check it out right quick. Don't run anywhere. That's kind of the story of the Long Dark. My experience, anyways. I have seen a bear roaming here before. Fishing camp. I've got to remember all the names of these places. I know where we spawned. I called it Bleak Inlet, which is pretty far off. Okay. All right, we'll make our way around these 3 or 4. Was this one always
It's so cold.
broken?
I just want to lay down.
I knew the workbench was right there, but I didn't think that building was trash.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Hey, not a whole lot going on here. The only reason I think we're going to stay at the cabin is I think we're going to use quite a bit of the day. And I don't like to go through that transition point at night without a bedroll. And also, our condition is going to go down. I would say probably I'm going to bank on like 40%, but you know, that usually means the exact opposite. I'll have 40% remaining after this trip to the cabin. And then there are wolves along the way. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Shoot. Wind's picking up. Yeah. Not great weather. I'm going to check the workbench right quick. And then we'll just kind of hunker down.
God, yeah, freezing.
Look at that. Now we definitely got to drop some stuff. Whoa. There it is. Nice. Okay, it's so much cloth. I mean, everything's pretty good condition, I guess. Hopefully the storm passes by the time we get done kind of fixing this stuff up. If not, maybe we'll read. I think I got a couple items of food. 3 items. Nice. And a soda too, I think. Oop, not that. Yeah. Okay. Anything else we can do? We can decide what we don't need. Shh. I like to have that. Man, that's a lot of cloth. And honestly, we don't need so much coal. I'm gonna regret that. I usually do. Okay, so we've already read this. Nice. Okay, I got a handful of torches, so many flares. I don't need all those. Okay, that I saw our sewing kit was the whatever, the condition was going down, so meaning that we're using all of it. But luckily we have another one. And so many whetstones. Okay. That's gonna put us at 34, so we could... I like to keep early game like this, like 15 sticks, just in case we need a snow shelter. Okay, we should be able to get an hour out of reading something. And I wonder if this improves like your chances of the tip up as well. I didn't really pay attention to that on the first run, like when we caught a fish on the tip up, if it improved our ice fishing skills. Okay, I did start to read this one. Gosh. And the reason why I'm eating this stuff is because them cattails up the stream are gonna be able to feed us for like our entire trip to Mystery Lake. Sounds like that was the end of that storm. Or at least we're on the back end of it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Thought I heard footsteps really close. I definitely didn't go out to this fishing hut, right?
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I'm pretty sure we can just... If... Gotta take like a super long way around. That looks like a trunk that washed up, so maybe an opportunity for something. Something of value. I know we need one more outer layer. I would like to find something better than the windbreaker. We got a lot of stuff to find, so... And like I said, I don't typically backtrack. I don't usually survive long enough to where backtracking seems like a good idea. But this time we're gonna... This is the whole goal of it. Is to have an extended playthrough. Make it as long as possible. Maybe we'll... I think initially, like, one of the big goals is gonna just Be like the 500-day challenge. But I want to make sure we're pretty thorough in everything we're doing. So, yeah, let's just... More cedar firewood. Who doesn't want to be more encumbered? I have a hard time letting things go. Okay, we just got to be careful coming out here.
I think I can use this.
Okay. Not something I'm excited about, but we'll take it. Trying to think, can't remember if it was this area that there used to be a moose spawn, or maybe there still is. But I was like trying to listen really closely. You know, they got that distinct moose sound. I don't know, maybe we hit one. I don't want to attract wolves. I mean, yeah. It's okay, not worth it at the moment. We'll take the cattails. If we're gonna camp for more than one night, 1 or 2 nights, then I would consider picking up that rabbit. But the last thing I want to do is attract any wolves on our trip up to this little cabin. It sounds like there's a bear over here.
Need something to eat.
As far as like stuff in there, I think the only thing I found is like a little camp that's not too far away from the stream here. But other than that, I haven't like really ventured out too far. I think like when I get up to the railroad tracks, I have taken a right. Isn't there a cabin, like a work trailer, I guess? I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I really want to take those too. We don't have any rope climbs. Pretty sure. I know there's a ton of these in the game, but you know, just playing long term, I want to be able to have everything in the home base, which I think we're gonna go try and set up in Trapper's cabin again. Those are bear prints right ahead of me. And they're going this way. Yeah, we definitely heard a bear. That would have been bad news if we picked up that rabbit. Good thing is we got that heavy hammer so we can do stuff with our acorns. Fishing lure, that's something I want to try out. And then I think you can also make coffee out of it. But I don't think they're renewable. Like once you dig them up out of the ground near the oak tree, then that's that. Yeah, here's this little camp. It'd be a person or a deer. Quiet spot to grab these mushrooms. And we're not going to take near as much damage as I thought we might. Just because the weather's been kind to us. But we did burn a lot of daylight. And if we stay in this cabin, we can sleep longer. I don't think I've ever heard the deers make noise like that. You know, like elk that's bleating. Bleat. I don't know what they call it for deer, whitetail. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Can't see the cabin from where I'm at right now. But maybe... Yeah, it's getting evening, so maybe we can... I'll make it to the cabin, I'll throw a ton of weight down, and then we'll come back and start our fire right there. Cook some of that, probably got a kilo or two of meat. That'll be our dinner. This is a fairly easy trip, so maybe we even take the guts and the hide and start them curing in the... Just depending on how far this cabin is. I don't remember exactly. But maybe we start those curing, and in a pinch, if we ever need to come back, or we do ever come back, we've got an extra deer hide curing right there. Is it up here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. I think that deer is right on the other side of us. Oh. By other side of us and that other side of this rock. Every time I've made a fire here, I do recall, I'm sure not every time, but I've had a fire here, right outside the door. And then one right here because the wind changes so much. Every time I've been here, like, I have to constantly walk around and protect yourself from the wind. Okay, so let's transfer some stuff. Might need to restart the fire. We'll keep the sticks. Honestly, I don't know what I need all that for. Transfer all these. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need... We might just keep it because I think you can use that to scare away wolves if you get attacked. Tools we don't need. I do want to... Actually, I guess I don't need it until... You don't need it till you need it. You know what I'm saying? We'll need both of these. Okay. I mean, that got us down to 25 kilos, but we're pretty tired. More cloth. Okay. Yeah, we're running low on water. Need to do that. Let's snag one of these rabbits, but I don't really like harvesting anything outside. Been one too many times where, you know, you do your 30, 45-minute harvest and look up and there's a wolf staring at you. Hopefully that deer hangs around. Yeah, these are deer. Okay. Hopefully that deer hangs around so if a wolf does come. And honestly, I think the best way is going to be to start a fire here. And wolves are going to come through here. If they do come. So we want to put a fire between us and them. Not 100%. Take some more torches as well from this fire. No. Yes. Got it.
I'm getting tired.
2 hours should be enough. 11 minutes. I think you can only cook 1 kilo at a time, though. Look at that. Okay, we got 57 minutes. Ooh, that'll put us right on it. I mean, maybe we just leave it here. And we focus more on the stuff we need. 45 minutes for mushrooms? Whatever. We'll do it.
Feels like night is coming.
Oh, no. Oh, the wind. 3 minutes until ready. Nice. Come on. Hang in there. Nice. Okay. Back to the cabin. Because we're surprisingly pretty tired. Not surprisingly, we are tired. So we'll be calling it quits on the day here pretty early. We'll just run. So I would have prepared the Rishi tea and pulled out some more torches, but looks like we lost about an hour of campfire there because of the wind, because of the storm. But let's finish all that stuff. This way, next time we have a fire going, we can just quickly make the teas. Okay, I do want to save. Right? I do want to save the acorns for the lure. Let me just make sure. Oh, oh, wrong lure. Okay, it only takes one. Yeah, don't need much. Dang, you know what I didn't do? Make more water. Tough. But I think this should be able to sustain us. Hopefully. Okay, that should be enough to get us through the night, at least. Oh man, we're gonna be so thirsty in the morning. We'd probably just go out and start a fire. Honestly. The Aurora going. What does it say?
Ah, I'm starving.
Pretty cool. I don't know. Do we wait for the Aurora to pass? Let's see, no, we can still sleep like another hour or two. 2:25. Gonna Yeah, that'll do. Still sounds cold out here. Where's this wind coming from? Oh, other side? There it is. Nice. Oh, bummer. Should have grabbed that book. I think, yeah, it's the same. Same chance here. For a stick and cedar firewood. Ooh, we need the water.
So hungry.
Dang, I don't know how I forgot that. Duh. Okay, so we probably need a piece of coal. Just to up that temperature enough that we're not going to take any damage. Because, I mean, if this is a clock, and you know, it's looking at 3 and 9, that horizon. Which, I doubt that, but anyways. About close to midday is when it would be decent enough for us to head through the transition point into Mystery Lake. I think I got three reishi mushroom. And here. Take that out for now. Wish there's an easier way to find that. More water. There it is. That makes it a little easier. All right, the goal for today is to get to the Hydro-Carter Dam area. Carter Hydro Dam? Hydro-Carter Dam? Saying both. Okay, everything. Yeah, one more liter. And I think we'll pull torches. Actually, let's just get our stuff now so we can leave right from here. That book.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Okay, we're not as heavy as I thought. Make a few fires. And yeah, we'll be unencumbered. I think my fire's sinking into the snow a bit here. Okay. Nothing that I need. Just double checking that. And just because we're going to get a handful of these, I'm probably going to just carry it, not extinguish it. Because there's a cave in the transition point, which I keep saying transition point because I don't recall 100% what it's great. It's a great torch to leave off with. Not 100% on what the name is. We'll find out here in a second, but I know there's a cave and a spot where we can harvest a deer. Ooh, no. This might not be a good idea. Visibility isn't great. You can always come back. I think there's a couple pieces of coal on the way up here as well. Yeah, blizzard's coming. Okay. Now before this dang thing blows out. Bummer. Hopefully it doesn't blow out. And we can get our fire going again. Nope. Blew out. These rabbits are hanging around here. So let's, we need something to do. Way overshot that guy. Rushed him. Come on now. Did they disappear? No. He undershot him. Maybe it's the gloves. Goodness gracious. Good thing we drink some rosehip tea. Wow. That was fun. Keep my eye out for this other rabbit.
I'm too cold to think.
All right. Hour 45 with the hacksaw. We'll do it. No glove animation when you're harvesting. I'm pretty sure I've always done this is raw meat or even cooked meat. If you store them outside, they tend to last longer. So if this storm happens to go a while, then yeah, we'll use it, we'll cook it. If we can get out of here anytime soon, then that meat's gonna spoil, but that's fine. I think it's only gonna be like around 500 calories.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay. Wow. Do we have any pain pills? No. And until we get over to Mystery Lake, I don't really want to drink all the tea. Which, how's our... all cold. Okay, so a couple hours of insulated flask time. And those go cold. I'm pretty sure we made those today, right? We didn't, like, sleep overnight or anything. Do we have any guesses for the next area? It's, I wanted to say Broken Railroad, but I'm pretty sure, pretty 100% sure that Broken Railroad's on the other side of Forlorn Muskeg. Would be like the end of the map over there. Dude, come on. For now, this shall be known as Transition Area.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Okay. Really loving all that. The animation of limping, I don't know, man, makes me sick. Like, almost like car sickness. That and the fact I want to be able to sprint if we need to. The ravine. Okay, so I was calling the ravine was the area between Pleasant Valley and Mystery Lake. Like the hydro dam. Okay. So maybe that's just a transition area. Well, we'll figure it out here soon enough. I still think I'm pretty sure my move is hydro dam. This is always sketching me out. Hydro dam to Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley to Timberwolf Mountain. Timberwolf Mountain to Ash Canyon. On the way out of Ash Canyon, we will summit. Make our way back to Mystery Lake. So we've still got many days ahead of us of traveling and ticking things off of our list before we find our, which is most likely going to be Trapper's Cabin, like our long-term shelter. That's going to be a short stint there at Trapper's Cabin because we're going to want to go to Mountain Town. We've got the Heavy Hammer, so we're going to want to go to the Forlorn Muskeg and then over to Broken Railroad. Broken Railroad's where we died on the last run, so I want to be well prepared heading into Broken Railroad and the I think it's a hunting lodge, maybe. Anyways, wait. Yeah, this isn't a. This is just like a throughway. Okay. I thought I was already in the Mystery Lake. I was like, I thought there was like some trains we had to climb down and scale over. Just testing a quick draw. Like a gunslinger. Armed with these flares in case a wolf shows up. I think off to the right here is maybe a cave. Maybe we'll check it out because it's not too cold. Everything's pretty straightforward from here. The hydro dam doesn't have like a immediate bed. Okay, he's a rabbit. So if it gets dark, we'll probably just go stay the night in the like cabin areas. I don't even know what they're called, trailers. Hey, there was a fire being made here. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so this rope, we'll remember where this is at. Because maybe the Bleak Inlet is, it could be wrong too. But you can attach this rope and climb down there. And that's where like during an aurora, you can craft ammunition. And I have done that. I played on the lower levels just to like try that whole thing out. Which that's kind of crazy. You gotta climb ropes and walk over beams and drop down into areas during an aurora. Like, Dude, if you get whoever figured that out, eh, oh, don't go this way. Whoever figured that out and like took the time to do that, I mean, you're definitely top tier on this game because I'm focused on survival. I don't think I'm the worst player at this game. By far, I wouldn't put myself in the noob category. But like a lot of what I'm doing out here is just basically trying to make another day.
Man, I
So
could use
hats off to the people who make that part of their mission, is to just like go through and explore all the little nooks and crannies and find all the little hidden spots. Perhaps is a big turnaround this whole series. Perhaps we'll get there, you know, after a year, 365 days in game or something like that. We'll get a little more ballsy with our decisions. Okay, was there? Oh, I just missed the little walkway. Gonna say. And being encumbered, there's a way to get up here. Is there? I think this is too steep. It is. Huh. Okay, let me think. This is how we cross it. I know that. Oh. That was going to be too narrow. Like this. These damn sharp corners in the game. I'm going to leave this carcass here. We don't, like, need it. Of course, you know, we could always use these sorts of things, but we've got a long-term plan going. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit, see if there's any birch bark down. And this is going to be my go-to for the insulated thermos. Is fill that up with hot birch bark tea. And even, you know, if we get into like a sticky situation, even if it's cold, still useful. I think birch bark and the insulated flask is going to be... Ooh, speaking of, make sure we're staying hydrated. Thanks, Mom. My mom's not actually here. She just, that's something she's always told me, you know, got a headache, not feeling well, hydration. And to be honest with you, that works a lot better than you think it does. Okay, no oak trees. Oh my gosh, look how much birch bark is out here. So this and Ash Canyon will be a reason why we continually return to these areas, if we do. More cattails. I typically like to go to the left here. There's a cave and oftentimes another deer carcass. One too many times I've been coming through the ravine here. I'm going to start calling it the ravine now. I've been coming through the ravine here and it'll start a blizzard. And this is where I stop, right up here. Warm up. cook all this birch bark. All right, guys, we are at the hour mark, so we're going to run, let's say, no more than 10 minutes over for this episode, because I do want to make it into the Mystery Lake region. That's just right up here. So we're pretty close. I know I said my goal was to keep it to about an hour, just to make content a little more digestible, consumable. But yeah, we're really close to where we want to be, so we're gonna extend the playtime just a little bit here. We're gonna hang out just a little longer together. I know in some of these caves you can... I really don't want to pick that. I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. Some of these caves have an area where you can actually cure hides. I think this might be one of those caves. Dang, I should have picked up that rabbit pelt. I don't think rabbit pelts give you a scent. I think it's just the meat and the guts. Could be wrong about that. We're definitely going to test it. Alright, so before we go to sleep, I'm definitely going to be spending, let's hope, like 2 hours making birch bark tea, preparing the birch bark for tea. Is this another piece of coal? I don't know if this is an upgrade to the game graphics, but... or a blizzard's coming, but it looks like the snow, like right now, is coming down a little heavier. Yep, getting tired. Okay, so from here, we're leaving the ravine. We've made it to Mystery Lake. We're going to search 2 cabins together. And then from there, I am going to make this far cabin. It's this one right there. That far cabin is our trailer. I'm going to sleep there. I'm going to put all of our stuff. We're going to make a little storage cabin out of that, because I'm sure we're going to grab a lot of stuff out of the hydro dam as we make our way towards Pleasant Valley. So we'll explore these 2 trailers together, and then we'll call it an episode number 4. We're doing it. We're making it happen. I love that we made it to the... we'll take that. That we made it to the hydro dam with a crowbar. Nothing frustrates me more than not being able to open up... I'm going to tear this down, but we'll take it. Then open up jammed or locked lockers. Okay. I think that's it. We'll need a knife to break down pillows and old bedrolls.
Hope nobody
Nice.
notices anymore.
That's something? Looks like it. Oh, it's that backpack. Okay. A lot of mushrooms here. So on our return trip, we will pick up all of our stuff that we left. Look at that, another hacksaw.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And we will head that way. And we're going to make our way towards the Mystery Lake Lodge. That's going to be a lot of episodes before we make it back here, guys. Crate. Yep, this is our dedicated bed. This is where it's like MTV Cribs right now, right? This is where I love to sleep when I'm in Mystery Lake on this side. And let's have a bedroll. I go over to the dam and sleep by that the fire barrel over there. Excuse me. One last look. Doesn't look like we have anything. All right, guys, this is going to be the conclusion of this episode, but we're going to pick it up right here, probably in the morning time. I'm going to break some things down, prepare some things. I'm also going to store or just throw on the ground. I think would probably be the better idea, so I don't forget it on our way back. And then we'll pick up right here, and we'll make our way towards Pleasant Valley. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. We're going to be doing this hopefully the whole year, right? 2024, we're just on this same run. Maybe, maybe not. Have to stick around and find out. Thanks, guys. See you next time.